Death certificates may seem morbid or even a little boring. They're full of facts that genealogists love, but those same details can add color to the fabric of family stories. This is the death certificate of William Howard Taft Dunn, who died in Escambia County, Florida, in a town named Century. At first glance, it's just a government record, a name, a date, cause of death. Taft, as he was called, was a single white male, just 16 years old. Normally a birth date would be listed here, but it's missing. Maybe whoever gave the information didn't know it. That's something we'll come back to. He does have an occupation listed, farmer. So he was probably not in school, but working on a home farm. He died on August 24th, 1928. The cause of death was listed as obstruction of the bowel. It all seems very straightforward until you realize Taft and his family lived in Uriah, Alabama, in Monroe County, about 35 miles away from Century. In 1928, that wasn't a quick trip. So how did he end up there? Was he already in Century when he became sick? And if not, why did the family choose to take him there? The certificate tells us he became ill at home in Uriah. So convenience probably wasn't the reason. Was there a doctor in Century they trusted? A hospital? There are some clues here, but that's something we'll explore later. One of the most helpful things death certificates give us is a connection to the generation before. Taft's father is listed as Oscar Dunn, and his mother is Ruby Taylor. Death certificates often have the mother's maiden name, which is a great clue, by the way, if you are looking to follow a female's family line. The informant, the person who gave the information to the medical staff, is listed as J. M. Dunn. He shares the family name, but he didn't provide a birth date, only an age. So maybe he was an uncle, a cousin, a grandfather. It's another piece of the story waiting to be uncovered. Finally, we see that Taft was buried in Uriah with no undertaker listed. That wasn't unusual in rural communities in the early 1900s. Families often handled those responsibilities themselves. And just like that, an entire life is reduced to a single page, seemingly. That page isn't the whole story. And in the next part, we're going to follow one of these questions a little further.